Hello, good morning, Abuja. Good morning, Nigeria. Welcome to the sports segment of the weekend show. My name is Odiri Akpan. This morning on the show, I'll start with a beautiful inspirational quote from legendary Manchester United manager Alex Ferguson. And today he says that you learn more from your defeats than you do from the victories you get. So I think that's an inspirational quote from someone that knows a lot about defeats and victory in his entire career as Manchester United manager. So moving away from there, let's say a very big welcome to my guest, Victor Adebayo. Thank you so much for joining me on the show.
Good morning, Derry. It's a pleasure to be here once again, striking alongside you as
I can also say renowned Man U fan. Okay, so it's great to have you here. But one big story that trended in the world of football this week had to be Jose Mourinho being appointed new Tottenham manager on Wednesday morning, as early as 6 a.m. It was already announced that Jose Mourinho is the new manager of Tottenham. Meanwhile, we're still reeling from the shock of Pochettino being sacked the night before. That's on Tuesday night. And I was shocked by that. I didn't, footballing-wise, he was a good fit for Spurs.
Yes, of
course.
He
was doing the job. On the screen, you could see that, well, Spurs were struggling, but you felt this is the guy that took them to the finals of the UEFA Champions League, so it will still work out.
Yeah, against all odds. But yeah, you have to applaud Pochettino for what he has done. 2 windows, no signing, low budget, and look at what he has done. He took them to the Champions League final. They made it top 4 for like 3 seasons in a row. It just shows, I think the problem boils down to Daniel Levy. 18 years in charge of Spurs, 12 managers, and just a trophy. Yeah,
maybe the problem is with Daniel Levy, but I must say that I learned something from that particular experience. Yeah. There's some cold, hard decisions that management has to make.
Yeah, I know, but we need to look at the man in charge as well. We know him he's known to be frugal, and he doesn't spend. You need world-class managers, world-class players rather, to bridge in the gap. City, Liverpool, United.
Victor, I remember we talked about this. Somebody said, "Oh, Jose will go to Spurs," and I said, "Oh, there will be an issue because he's strong-headed. Levy is strong-headed. Maybe it wouldn't work." What do you think? Right now, they look like it's going to work.
I don't think it's going to work. Firstly, Jose Mourinho is a manager he needs enough war chest. He needs enough transfer budget to execute his deals. His net spend for Manchester United was over £300 million, and he complained of no cash. So now he's working under a chairman who is frugal, who doesn't spend, who is stingy, to say. I don't think it's going to work.
I think Jose can adapt, but he's promised sports fans happiness and passion. Let's take a look at his first ever pre-match conference for Tottenham Hotspur.
What are the mistakes? But I realized that during my career, I also made mistakes, and I'm not going to make the same mistakes. I'm going to make new mistakes, not the same mistakes. So I had time. I think I'm stronger, and when I say I'm stronger, I'm not saying I'm fitter. I was always fit, but I think I'm stronger by the emotional point of view. I'm relaxed. I'm motivated.
Okay, so that is Jose Mourinho saying that he has made mistakes. I like the fact that he's already admitted that he made mistakes at maybe at Chelsea, at Man U, and then he knows he's going to make some new mistakes, but he's willing to learn and work on from there. I think 11 months must have done some improvements on Jose. What do you think? Will you see changes, really?
It's part of the game. Dynamism is part of the game. I think as he grows older, he gets wiser.
Okay, let's go straight to the beach. Soccer World Cup started on the 21st of November, like Thursday, Friday. We got some results in the Beach Soccer World Cup, but it's not been good for Africa. First games for African teams. Senegal is in Group C, Nigeria is in Group D, and Group D is being dubbed the Group of Death. Yeah, so we're in that group with world number 1 Brazil, world number 2 Portugal, and we have world number 14 Oman, and then Nigeria is world number 21, and we're in the group. Now, opening games was played yesterday night, and sad news, we lost 10 goals to 1 to Portugal, world number 2, and when it comes to Senegal, they also lost their opening game 7-8 to Russia. That was close, but they still lost. Lost that game. A loss is a loss at the end of the day. Now, Nigeria needs to get a result from the next 2 games, maybe 3 points each, 2 wins, and I think that's impossible. If you can't beat world number 2, how do you beat world number 1?
Yeah, it's impossible. Don't forget, Brazil is a team that is known. The professionals, they play beach football as well. So, and there are a lot of beaches in Brazil. They are used to that culture. So I don't think we can win. We can defeat Brazil. Perhaps Oman.
Okay, wait.
Yeah, we
in
can.
Normal football, we can try to play a draw with Brazil. This is soccer.
No,
That is
normal. A friendly game, not a competitive game. And this year has been bad for our football.
Oh, Victor,
yeah, we need to go back to the drawing board, the normal language we are used to.
Just try and be diplomatic about it.
No, I have to be realistic here, man. This is what we call reality check. We're out.
Okay, let's take a look at what people expect and more, of course, the interest from the Beach Soccer World Cup. On to the Abuja Club Cup that is going to be held on the 1st of December. It's going to be held at the King Staff in Wuse 3 in Abuja right here, Zone 3. So, and that is it. And we have some excerpts from the victory of from the last edition. Yeah, the victory video. We take a look at how exciting it was for the guys who picked up the victory last time. Maybe they can do it again. They're defending champions. Let's see what happened.
Winners of the night!
On from there, of course, there were we wrapped up the FIFA Under 17 World Cup last weekend. 3-1 victory for Brazil at the end of the day against Mexico. Now, was it 3-1 or 2-1?
2-1.
2-1.
Yeah.
Because towards the end of the game, it was looking like Mexico was going to pick up the victory.
Yeah.
But Brazil came back in the last few minutes to pick up their 4th Under 17 World Cup. They are hot on our heels when it comes to the Under 17 right now. We have 5 trophies. Brazil has 4.
Yeah. But I think in the long run, the winner of every youth competitions is not the team that won it, but the team that have a lot of stars to showcase in the coming future.
The team that gets the best transition into
in the coming future,
teams.
like 2007, the team managed by of blessed memory coach Emitela.
Yeah.
I don't think we can boast of any player, but we can boast of Tony Cruz, the MVP of that tournament. We can boast of David De Gea in that tournament, the one we hosted 09, apart from Onazi also. But we can boast of Neymar, Esharawi, Shakri, a lot of players graced that occasion. Isco, you know, many of these guys. I think that after the competition is the revelation. So it's not about you winning the Under 17. It's about you having a lot of players to show for in the future, because that is the main objective of this competition. To produce a lot of players, a lot of legends have passed through these competitions. You know, Maradona, Luis Figo, Lionel Messi, and the likes. So
we watch the future legends, the legends for tomorrow, watch them in the Under 17 World Cup. As much as it was sad that we couldn't get past the last 16, that's not really the lesson. What we want to know is if any of those players can actually progress to the Under 20 and to the Under 23, and then, of course, to the national team. Now, while you're progressing on the national team front, you're also making great strides in club football. But let's take a look at the finals and what happened and the highlights of that game.
Danger to the net. Mexico have the lead against all the odds here, and Brian Gonzalez has got up to head that ball down and beyond Donnelly into the Brazilian net. There's a possible penalty foul. He gives the penalty. It is Cal Georgia. A shuffling run up, and the ball in the net. The crowd roars as one. Jan Koto into a shooting position, the cross ball in! Lightning really does strike twice. Talk about inspired substitutions. Lazarou! Get ready to party, get ready to samba. Brazil are the champions of 2019. They've come back to beat Mexico in the final by 2-1.
Now, there's an old Brandy song that's titled "Almost Doesn't Count." That's the song that the Mexicans will probably be singing on their way home from that one, or the feel that they get from that one. Okay, so moving on from the Under 17 World Cup, also the African Cup of Nations 2021 qualifiers took center stage in the past 2 weeks, and we've had match day 1 and match day 2. Good stories for Nigeria. We won 2 games into 6 points, top of Group L in that one. We beat Benin Republic 2-1 at home in Oyo, and then went away to beat Lesotho 4-2. Not so great for Egypt at the end of the day. They've had a shocking loss, and they had shocking draws in that one. They lost to Comoros.
They drew back to back, you know. They drew at home to Kenya. And they drew,
Are you sure they drew to Comoros?
They drew, they drew. Yes. They drew.
Not great results for them at the end of the day.
I think that's my issue with the Egyptian team is they rely solely on Mo Salah. When Mo Salah is not in the party,
there's absolutely no need for that. All the players with talent.
Look at Algeria, for instance. They continue from where they stopped. Apart from Riyad Mahrez, you know, Benassa, they play like a team, strength in number. They play together, and it's a compact team. But I must applaud the Nigerian team. I think we're having a nice run at the moment. The young boys are really.
I had a big scare. I thought we're going to have issues with jet lag, because we came. The coach gave the players 48 hours before kickoff of the game, and they came in. All of them came in Tuesday morning. And then we had struggled in the first half against Benin Republic. We came back to win 2-1 after we went down by a goal. And then Lesotho, same thing, when we went down, but we came back to win 4-2. We're gradually beginning to grow in stature as comeback kings.
And adding to what you said, in African football, playing away from home and winning 4-2,
it's difficult.
It's huge. That means indeed this is a nice team, and we need to keep these boys together.
If you guys didn't catch clips of the game between Lesotho and Nigeria, let's take a look at what happened in that game now.
Get them in, and there's an amazing goal for Lesotho. Would you believe it? Maso Abbey has absolutely shocked the Nigerians. Lesotho have to be careful because Osimhen's won it back. Iwobi, and Iwobi equalises. The lead has not lasted too long, and Osimhen won the ball back, and it's the Everton star. A team with far greater qualities, one has to say. And there's a chance for 2-1, and it is 2-1. Chukwueze in the right place, and proving what a dangerous play it was. It was a pretty simple ball over the top. Osimhen scrapping away. Osimhen off the bar. Subs on for Nigeria. And there's the goal that we were looking for. Osimhen, he's threatened to score so many times this evening. He's hit the bar on the counter-attack. Osimhen with a chance of a second. Osimhen, makes it look so easy. But that was a nice goal from Nigeria. Some cross, and there's an own goal. Would you believe it? There is a second goal from Lesotho. It's an own goal.
Okay, so Osimhen, obviously the man of the match in that particular game. Great performance from the young lad. I pray he continues. I wish he continues to, of course, move on and make giant strides in the national team for us. So, good one in that one. But let's go straight to the goals of the week in that one. Of course, I chose every of the goals from the African 2021 qualifiers. We have Pedro Obiang also, and I think there's also a goal from Samuel Chukwueze, and the one scored against Lesotho. Let's take a look.
Some Lesotho, one has to say, playing against a team with far greater qualities, one has to say. And there's a chance for 2-1, and it is 2-1. Chukwueze in the right place, and proving what a dangerous play it was. It was a pretty simple ball over the top.
Another corner coming in. Oh, it's gone straight into the back of the net. How about that? He is absolutely incredible, Belali, and that was just sublime.
So who says African players don't score beautiful, legendary goals? That should be one for goal of the week there.
Yeah.
A goal of the year, the goal from Belaili in that one. Okay, so we're wrapping up right here in the, of course, on the segment. But let's go straight to look at fixtures from, of course, the matches that will be played this weekend. The big game for me in the Premier League has to be Man City against Chelsea.
Yeah, at the Etihad, it's going to be a cracker. I think the pressure is on the citizens, because if Liverpool wins against Crystal Palace, then the point increases. I just think this is an opportunity for Chelsea to hit these guys right now. But Odiri, in the long run, we need to swap a priority.
Why?
They've won the EPL back-to-back. They've won it. They should go for the Champions League. Liverpool, they're in need of the league.
I'm sure
so
Liverpool.
they should swap that.
I'm sure Liverpool will not have an issue with focusing on the Premier League. It's Man City. Ask them what they want to focus on this season. But I have to go. Time is not really on our side right now. We're so out of here because Peter is coming up next with the social media trends, and we know that Burna Boy's got, of course, a nomination for the Grammys. So she'll give you all the juicy deals you need to know about and lots of the trending things on social media. There's still more coming your way on The Weekend Show. Please don't go anywhere.